Hello again, everybody. Today we're going to talk about 5 of the biggest mistakes new traders make. Not just new traders either, some of which you may not hear too often. Number 1, throwing darts or random trading. I like to call it throwing darts. You come and you sit down at the desk, you're looking at your charts, you're not totally sure what's going on, but you're like, I just want to jump in and grab a little bit. So you take an entry, you figure, oh, all I need is a couple of points. It'll go a couple of points. Yeah, it will, right into your stop. Never take a trade without a good reason to enter, a target, and a stop. Number 2, poor risk management. That can mean a couple things. It can either be too wide of a stop loss, or worse, which is what most new traders do, no stop loss. You take a trade with no stop loss, you know what's going to happen? It's going to go against you, and you're just going to keep watching it, and you're going to freeze. You're going to think, oh, it'll eventually come back. It might, but it probably won't. You'll just watch it and watch it as it goes against you until either you margin call or you just can't take the pain anymore and you punch out. And right after you do that, it'll probably come right back to your entry and you'll feel like a complete idiot. Never ever trade without a stop loss. The other thing is risk management. You hear all kinds of things about risk management, 2% per trade. That's a maximum to me. I risk about 0.5% per trade, usually. 0.5% might be too little if you just have a small account. If you're starting with $1,000, something like that, $500, risk 2%, but no more than that. And if the place where your stop loss has to be is larger than that 2%, don't take it. Or if you're, say, trading the ES, the S&P, trade the micro version. I always tell people, keep a super low max loss per day before you're cut off. Your chances of going broke are way less. Number 3, and this is a huge one that sucks so many people in because it just seems like it would be so easy. It even sucked me in when I started a couple of different times. Following somebody else's trades, trade alert services that tell you when to buy, when to sell, or buying somebody's canned strategy that puts little things on the screen when it's time to enter and exit. Those things you'll pay a ton of money for and they won't even give you the code, what the method is, or really how to test it. Guys, I've been there. A whole lot of people I've talked to have been there. Those things don't work. They seem too easy, too good to be true, therefore they sell great. They don't work. Even if you buy a system that actually works, you will fail at it because any system that can be put into a code is going to have long periods of drawdown, and you are going to lose stomach during one of those drawdowns before it actually picks up. I've tried a number of these. I've spent thousands of dollars on these. I've talked to tons of people who've done the same, all different kinds, even from people who seem reputable. They don't work. You will fail as a trader if you do that. Don't do it. Now, it's one thing to learn from somebody and learn a method even from somebody. That's great to have a mentor or somebody who knows what they're doing to give you tips and even to teach you to trade their method. That's okay. Even better would be to take somebody else's method that works and make it your own. Make some little changes that work, maybe even make it better, but that way it's your own design and you will believe in it and you will have faith in it and you'll stick with it. And as far as alert services, I've signed up to a number of those over the years. They always lose money. Always, always, always. I've never seen one that doesn't, and they're not cheap either. Number 4, being chained to indicators. Now, I don't have a real problem with indicators. I have indicators on my charts. I don't trade based on the indicators. I use them for context. They may help me with the decision to get into a trade or not, a little bit sometimes, but the decision to get into the trade for me is made off price action only. Now, price action trading, it's a certain type of trading, yes, but really all trading is price action. People forget that price is human psychology and behavior recorded on a screen. You're not trading some chart, you're trading an actual market where people are participating. Indicators can help, but indicators can be a real crutch, and you can really be chained to them so that you can't trade without them. Everything you need to trade the market profitably is in a candlestick chart, and that's it. And I don't even mean reading all the special candlestick patterns and getting deep into that. Just the basic price movement is all you need. And if you work off of that, your trades will be of your own design, and you will have confidence in them, and you will actually see and learn how a market works so you can do this for the rest of your life without anybody's help. Number 5, unrealistic expectations. Now that can mean a lot of things. To expect that you're going to be profitable at this. You know, they say 90% of traders fail. I think that's probably true, but I think that's kind of skewed. I think that's mainly because people don't learn the right way, and because people try and buy systems, try and follow other alerts, or just trade randomly, or don't trade with good risk control. I think if you do all those things right and you learn how to trade properly to the point where you learn how the market works, and you can, even if you learn from somebody else, if you learn for yourself a method that works, even if it's their method but you just tweak it, I think there's a lot better chance of being successful at this. Another thing is, you know, thinking that you're going to put $1,000 in an account and live on that. That's not going to happen. You can try it if you want. You'll be broke in a month. There's no way. If you trade a large enough size to even make a few $1,000s a month and you have a $1,000 account, you're going to fail. Now, different story. Once you've learned how to trade and you have a profitable method, put $1,000 in an account. How about growing that to $2,000 in 3 or 4 months? That's absolutely doable. How about putting 10 grand into an account and making a living off that? Yeah, that's doable. Not everybody's going to do it, but it's absolutely doable if you know what you're doing. It all comes down to a proper method, proper knowledge of the market, learning it the right way, cutting out the stuff that doesn't matter, and staying away from the traps. If anybody has any questions, please put them in the comments and I'll try and answer them for you and maybe even make a video about it. Also down there, if you want to sign up for my newsletter, it's free. Every week or so I'll give you some tips and tricks and some of the levels I'm looking at in the market. I'm just trying to have some fun, and this has been a lot of fun so far. So if you enjoyed this, please like the video, subscribe for more like this, and I'll see you in the next one.